Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to EDIS. Thank you for showing up to our first meeting. I'm happy to see you all. I hope you can hear me because we're all wearing masks and stuff. I'll try to speak loudly. I do talk a little fast, so I would like to apologize for that. If you need me to repeat anything or like go back, just like let me know, interrupt me, stop me. It's totally fine. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So to get started, I would like to do some acknowledgements. We acknowledge that we reside on the ancestral lands of the Seminole and Tamaka tribes who have been disregarded and discriminated against since the beginnings of colonization. We also acknowledge the enslaved peoples whose labor built this institution and are still victims of discrimination and structural violence. So I'd like that we give a few moments to acknowledge that. And with that, we are going to introduce the officers for this 2021-2022 school year. So hello, everyone. My name is Ariel. I am a fourth year sustainability in the built environment major and a sociology minor. My pronouns are she, they, and I am most looking forward to spending time with you guys, building a nice community here on campus. Yes.
Hi guys, my name is Andrea Quintero. I'm the VP. I'm currently studying sustainability in the built environment as well as economics with a minor in international development and humanitarian assistance. Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to getting to know every one of you a little bit more closely instead of in the general setting. So yeah.
Hi, I'm my voice, but my name is Shana. I'm a third year SCP major. My pronouns are she, her. I'm really excited to see this certain.
I'm Lily. I'm the treasurer. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a third year and I'm majoring in economics with a minor in statistics. And I'm most looking forward to doing like service events in the community and like being able to reach out to people. So yeah.
Hi, Melissa. I'm a third year. Oh, yeah. I pronounce she, her. I'm a third year SCP major and just started to 4+1 track for URP. I'm most excited for also the service event because we have a lot of fun things we're going to do this year. So that's really exciting.
And since there's like a small number of us, it'd be great if you guys introduce yourselves, just like name, pronouns if you're comfortable, like whatever you want to say. No pressure.
Chloe, you can go first.
I'm Chloe. I'm I guess really like second year where I like ecology and conservation major. Pronouns are she, her. And yeah, I'm starting to do some services. Hi, I'm Audrey. I'm a third year sustainability and environment major with a minor in geography. And yeah, I'm looking forward to learning the GBM and the social stuff because I feel like it's really interesting to like take a lot of like activities together.
Awesome.
My name is Amelia. I'm a first year psychology major. And I'm just excited. Oh, pronouns she, her. I'm just excited to learn more about sustainability, kind of introduce that to my
Yeah, we're just doing introductions, that's all.
Nice.
Hi, my name is Maya. I'm third year in pronunciation. I major in sociology and one of the environmental technology.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm a fourth year studying sustainability in the built environment and SBA gaming. What I'm looking forward to most is like meeting other SBA majors because we have like 2 years online and like we're not very tight in the community, so I'm excited to see what we build.
And since you just joined, you can introduce yourself, just like your name. So, yeah. Awesome. Nice to meet you all. So with that, we'll get a bit more into like what EDIS is, so you kind of know what you signed up for. So EDIS is interdisciplinary and intersectional. We cater to multiple disciplines, not just the sustainability field, because all of the issues that we'll be talking about like affects everyone, not just people who are studying sustainability. We're intersectional. Intersectionality is a term coined by Kimberly Crenshaw to describe the complex ways in which systems of oppression interact with our social identity. So all the oppressions that we face, they kind of culminate in different ways. So it's very important to recognize that not all inequities groups feel like the same way. So it's important that we apply an intersectional lens to better understand these complex issues. And also we're for marginalized and underrepresented interests. I heard that there were some sustainability majors here. And I know in many of our classes, they're not really focused on like the social cultural lens and the way that those systems interplay with our environment. So we really wanted to make sure that this was a space that we could talk about those issues. And then I have a fun activity for you guys. Yes. Let me see if I can pull it up. So before we go into like kind of defining our 4 pillars, which are equity, diversity, inclusion, and sustainability, I wanted to know what those words mean to you guys. So there is, this is like a word cloud, so you can either like go to the website and like enter the code, or you can use the QR code that's up there. I'll give you like some time to do that. Yeah, and basically just what does equity, diversity, inclusion, and sustainability mean to you? Like any words that come to mind, it'd be great that we have put in word cloud and stuff. So just let me know. Yeah, officers are feel free to participate. Okay. That's what you're saying. Feel free to put in as many words as you like. Ooh. Oh. Wow. So many words, you guys. That's totally fine. You can like enter multiple times, as many words as you guys can think of. Just like one more moment. Can you see? Yeah. Can they see on Zoom? Oh, can you? Oh, all right. You can see what it looks like. That's kind of what the word called looks like. We have a person on Zoom, that's why. Oh yeah, I love this community, people, justice. Everyone gets a seat coming together, protection, protecting the future. Oh my goodness. I love all of these words. You can keep them coming. I'll have this running in the background while we continue the presentation. Yes, so thank you so much for participating in that. Thank you so much for participating. You can't see my smile because the mask, but just all right, okay, next, you ready? If you guys follow us on Instagram, you might have seen these definitions before, but we're just going to dive like a little bit more into like what this means to us. So E is for equity. The definition here, state in which your identity that exists in a currently marginalized group is no longer indicative of the treatment you face in society. This is a definition from the Baltimore Racial Justice Action, like their website. So here at EDIS, we are striving for a world where the roots and manifestations of inequities are eliminated. We will uphold this pillar of equity by actively working to unlearn the current attitudes and messages that perpetuate inequities through our service events, meetings, guest speakers, such and such. And then D is for diversity. This definition also comes from the Baltimore Racial Justice Action. It's just the presence of multiple identities, cultures, and characteristics. And we believe diversity is important, of course, it's one of our pillars. But as you can see, based on the definition, diversity alone is not enough. It has to be coupled with equity and inclusion to make any meaningful impact. So we will uphold this pillar by being interdisciplinary, intersectional, to adequately represent multiple marginalized and underrepresented communities. And I is for, can you guess what I is for? Inclusion. Oh my God, you guys are so smart. This definition is from the Racial Equity Tools. They're a great website, by the way. They have a great glossary. The definition: authentically and intentionally bringing together disenfranchised groups in a way that shares power. So we act as a platform for marginalized and underrepresented voices who have been silenced by this institutions, many institutions across the United States and globally. We will uphold this pillar by uplifting, empowering those groups on campus and throughout Gainesville. And of course, S is for sustainability. And as you may notice, the definition that we have for sustainability is slightly different from ones that you may have seen before, not like the, what is it, the Brundtland, whatever. Yeah, that definition. It's not that one, it's our own definition. It's the creation and continued maintenance of the relationship between humans and the natural environment. And as you can tell by like the way the definition is worded, it's not a noun, it's a verb. It's something that we are actively doing. Sustainability is not a thing, it's something that's happening. So we believe that this relationship that we want to happen like between humans and natural environment cannot exist under the current systems of exploitation and oppression, which is why diversity, equity, inclusion is so integral to sustainability. And we will try our best to uphold this pillar through encouraging connection with the outdoors. And I say trying because I don't know if COVID's going to get worse or if it's going to get better. So I want us to do more outdoor activities. But again, COVID in mind, that might be limited, but we'll try our best. Any questions so far? Am I moving too fast? I don't want to. Okay. All right. And moving on to the club structure, I'll pass it off to Daniela.
So we are going to initiate a point system just so that like our members are a little bit more active, and it's not just like like an inactive club. So with that, you have to have at least 30 points to be an active member, and that means that you have voting rights. So with that, you can pretty much earn all these points by attending most of the GBMs. So if you attend like almost every GBM, you already have those 30 points. With that being said, every GBM is 5 points. Our own EDIS events are 3 points, and then any other events that like we suggest that you find that you think is like related to the club is 2 points. And with that, you also want to let us know beforehand so that we can either give you the green light and say like, oh yeah, like this event that's not related to us does apply and you do get those 2 points, or yeah, it is a good idea, but it might not apply to our point system. So yeah, and it's nothing too strict. Like we obviously understand if you can't make like every GBM or every event, but it is to kind of like keep our members like active, and because we don't want it to be like a club that just dies out by the end of the semester, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you, Daniela. And speaking of, yeah, this is for the year, by the way. It's not 30 points each semester, it's like 30 points year round. Okay. And speaking of events, I've curated some upcoming non-EDIS events that you guys can come to. So this first slide are all things happening tomorrow, actually, September 9th. So starting left to right, the Arab Students Association is having their first general body meeting this Thursday in Tillington room L011. The doors open at 6:30 p.m. UF Signing Gators is having a virtual silent chat. All ASL levels are welcome. It'll be 6:15 to 7:15 on Zoom. And I included like everyone's Instagram so you can find like the Zoom link and like more information. Green Building Club.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Green Building Club.
Yeah, so you guys need to come out.
I'll be there.
I'll support other clubs. For sure.
Yes, so please head to their meeting. I know you guys are all here, but if for some reason you guys feel sick or like you don't want to show up in person, they do have a Zoom link. So that's awesome. More events. September 10th, African Student Union is having a breakfast for dinner social at 6:30 p.m. and CSE E121. Come out for fun, games, and good food. September 11th, the Wildlife Society is having a
I'm the social media coordinator for the Wildlife Society. So we're having an event this Saturday at 9 to 1. It's just going to be a fun time. We're renovating an animal building for an international organization moving back to Observatory. And afterwards, we're also going to get a little behind the scenes tour of all the bats and their locations. So Instagram is there, and the sign is in the Instagram.
I was gonna ask you, what class I know you work for the staff usually.
What's her name? What is it? I think I am in contact with her.
Oh, such a small world. I love it. So yes, thank you for that. Thank you, Wildlife Society, for hosting great events. Yes. And then on September 15th, the Mexican American Student Association is hosting their first general body meeting talking about Mexican independence. And that's such an important day because that's the beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month. Woo! It's September 15th to October 15th. Woo! It'll be held at the Institute of Hispanic and Latino Cultures, which if you don't know where that is, it's on University. It's kind of like right near Chipotle. Yeah, and since there's limited space in person, because like that building's kind of small, you have to RSVP and it's on their Instagram. But if not, they will have a Zoom link provided. So those are just, I'm sure there's many other events. Those are just some that I curated for you guys. And then next, our event, we're hosting an event September 22nd. We will be having a discussion, a conversation with Dr. Ron Chandler. He is a lecturer here at the university. He studies sustainability psychology, and we'll be talking about centering human dignity. We'll be talking about why we have to center it, like what's the importance of it, what is sustainability psychology, why is that important, so on and so forth. It will be September 22nd at 5 p.m. on Zoom. Once we create the Zoom link, we will send it out to everyone. It'll be on Instagram, Facebook, the GroupMe. If you're not in the GroupMe, sign up for a link tree. So yes, and then passing it over to Lily Bothwell.
Yes. Okay. Hi, guys. I am the treasurer once again. We are looking for a fundraising chair. This wouldn't be too much work, by the way. I'm not like going to make you do work every single day, but just someone to help us out as we're like looking for fundraising opportunities and organizing some things. So I'm going to send out that link in the GroupMe again. And if anybody wants to sign up, go ahead. It's no pressure. You'll just be part of our exec board and just help us organize some events. So yeah.
For fun, join us.
Yes, for fun. Yes, so follow us. Here is the link tree. Oh, let me move the thing out of the way. Oh, sorry, it just came up. But here's the link tree QR code with the fundraising forms on it, like our Gator Connect, Facebook, Instagram, all sorts of social media. I included the URL as well. Did it for a little bit. And then, yeah, thank you so much for coming. I know this was short and rapid, but I just wanted to, I just want you guys to get introduced to us, what we plan on doing. Our next GBM is October 13th. Our GBMs will basically be every second, like the second Wednesday of every month.
And they'll be here every
here
time at
virtually.
5 p.m.
Yes.
And we're going to be focusing on different topics every GBM. So next time, Daniela will have some topic to talk about, and then we'll tie that to our service event. So it'll be fun. Come back.
Yes, please come back.
If you guys have any questions, you can come up to us and you can say it now. If you can like DM us through group team.
And if you can internet sign in.
Oh.
I guess I could just like say it out loud. Sorry. Do you guys have any questions? Send them in the chat. You don't have to turn on your mic or anything. Yeah, no problem. We'll have this on Zoom every meeting too. So if you guys can't come, no worries. And then I am also recording our meetings and we'll have like summaries and everything. So if you can't come, no worries. You can still stay up to date and do all the service events and stuff.
I'm just see what it was just possible. Okay, and that's our final word cloud. Oh, yeah, it looks so cute. Oh my god, you guys look so good.